What's up, everybody? On this episode of Something New here in the Teeqlife Basement Bar, we are trying an Irish whiskey, Proper Number 12, owned by famous UFC champion, or used to be a champion, Conor McGregor. Is this going to stack up? Is this going to be a champion? Watch this episode and find out. I'm Don Ferguson. Come on into the Teeqlife Basement Bar for another episode of Something New, where we are trying Conor McGregor, the champ, although he's not a champ anymore, but he's still the champ, right? Proper Number 12. I just call it Proper 12 because it just is easier, right? I mean, it just makes sense. So, an Irish whiskey. He came out, he actually broke some major accolades with how much this whiskey has sold globally. I don't have the exact numbers, but it's done very well. How is it going to stack up here at the Teeqlife Basement Bar? Oh, look, you can't even get it out. It's a bit dry, you know? It's kind of dry to get it in the hole, but we're going to let it air. I am using my Glencairn Old Rip Van Winkle tasting glass. I felt that this, and that's a healthy pour. Holy shit, I didn't really notice that. But anyway, let's get into the whiskey. Let's get into the tasting. So the name actually comes from the area where Conor McGregor grew up. It's the southwest area of Dublin, and it's referred to as the Dublin 12. Now, the other thing that Conor McGregor has said is that it is named for the amount of time that it took him to knock out Jose Aldo for a UFC champion, his first UFC championship belt. I am a big fan of Conor McGregor. I like, his swagger. I like the way he fights. I love UFC fighting. I think he brought a lot to, the UFC and made it big. Obviously he's the one that everybody is chasing for a paycheck. But how is the whiskey going to stack up? Is it just one of those products that a celebrity puts together and throws out there? I don't know. But I don't think it is. It is actually, he came together with master distiller David Elder, and he's from the Guinness family. So, working at Guinness, you got an definite Irish connection. So, the final blend they came up with after 100 different blends. So they put some serious work into this. It's 3 times distilled. It's a blended whiskey, and it is aged in bourbon barrels. Now, the other thing that I read about it, doing my research, is that it is, produced at the Bushmills distillery. So, has a name to it. Definitely, up there. The nose. I mean, man, before we even get into it, the color. If you could take a look at the color, it's like a golden, deep amber hue, like a golden straw. It looks very inviting. You throw it up to the light, I'm looking at the tears, the legs, they're dripping slow. I mean, this is not a high proof. This is, your typical, it's not, they don't make it easy on this one. So yeah, I mean, it's just 80 proof, I believe. Yeah, there it is. It's fine. Yeah, 80 proof. So let's go in for the nosing. I'm getting, really like an oaky, bit of a spice. Some vanilla, sweetness like a honey. I know on the label, when you look at it, it is a smooth blend with hints of vanilla, honey, and toasted wood. So the wood is toasted. Let's just do a tasting. Let's see if it knocks anybody out. And if it's bad, if Conor McGregor wants to come here to the Teeqlife Basement Bar and show me a proper way to drink it, I'm cool with that too. it's got a sweetness to it. It's smooth. It doesn't have a bite to it, so there's not a lot of kick. It actually finishes even smoother. It's very light and easy. You know, I swish it around. I did like the whiskey swish. Yeah, it's actually pleasant. It's got some good flavors. It's nothing robust where it's going to explode. So this level and depth of flavors that a lot of whiskeys have, a lot of bourbons have, you know, specifically depending on how long they're aged. This isn't bad. This is, if you're going to do an intro to whiskey, specifically Irish whiskey, this is actually not, it's not bad. You're getting some caramel, a little bit of that vanilla, I would say a charred oak, a fruitiness, almost like a fruity pear. It's just very, very light and easy. Definitely a mellow, thin finish, not a lot of burn. Man, I poured a healthy pour. I really did. Shit. You know, when in Ireland, right? I am 100% Irish. I have Celtic tattoos all over the place. You know, this is actually good. Typically for St. Patrick's Day, there's only a couple brands. I don't do Guinness. I'm not a beer drinker. That's why we don't really review beers on the program. But I am definitely a Tullamore Dew. I will go to a Jameson. You know, that's usually my go-to because just about every other place carries Jameson, and they have some different blends with Jameson that I'm really, really enjoying. This one is pretty good though. This would be a good stand-in if they carried proper number 12 or proper 12. Yeah, I would dig it. So, you know, the name, it's where he's from, or it's how long it took him to knock out Jose Aldo. I don't know. You decide, but I mean, it's a decent Irish whiskey. It's not blowing me away as far as a lot of flavors. It's just medium, kind of thin. It doesn't really, it just doesn't have anything where, wow, this is amazing. But it's a good sipper. If you're getting into whiskeys or Irish whiskeys, or you want to get somebody in, this would probably be a good gateway whiskey. So I would recommend it there. I can't say that it's, you know, I can't say it's really Teeqlife approved, because there are some better whiskeys that I've had out there that just really, really, you know, captivate me. Now, one very cool fun fact about this brand, you know, like I said before, they're doing a lot of big numbers, selling globally. But what's kind of cool is for every case that is sold, they donate $5 to the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Fund, which is a first responder type of fund that benefits people. And they donate $5 per case up to $1 million annually. So I think that's really cool that they're giving back, you know, because it's always great to give back and to help. And the first responders, you know, it's just what they do, putting their life on the line for us. It's just absolutely amazing. Back to the whiskey though, good. Definitely something that is an easy sip, an easy pour, but it's nothing that's going to blow you away. It's not the best that I've ever had, but definitely solid. If you're trying to get into some Irish whiskeys, I would recommend it. I just can't say that it's Teeqlife approved. So that wraps up another episode of Something New here in the Teeqlife Basement Bar, where we tried proper number 12, Conor McGregor's Irish whiskey, and it was okay. It was definitely not the best, but it was obviously not the worst. So if you like learning about liquors from around the world and how they taste before you spend some money, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification. That way you don't miss any videos moving forward. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all of those. You can do that by going to the website. I obviously have some more drinking to do, so I'm going to sign out, and we'll see you soon. Salud.